Today, I have with me my badminton coach, Sherman Koh, and he's going to be asking me quite a number of questions relating to personal branding and approaching people to talk about financial planning and insurance. So if you constantly have that fear, the apprehension, that resistance, the reluctance, the unwillingness to approach people, whether it's your family, your friends, or even strangers, about what you do, whether you're in real estate, network marketing, or insurance, doesn't matter. But you have that reluctance, that unwillingness, that fear to tell people what you do so that you can help them. Today's episode is for you because I'm going to teach you how to overcome that resistance and that fear so that you're going to speak with a lot more conviction and confidence. My name is Eric, and today I'm going to be answering your questions on sales, marketing, and branding. Now, if you guys can see and hear me, I'd like you all to help me hit the heart button, as you can see today. Ta-da! Can I also ask you a private question? And I promised you there's a reason why I asked you that question. Could you please tell me what is your hobby? All right, what is something that you enjoy doing very much? Or what is something that you're really, really good at? The person that is coming online today, he is really good at badminton. So good at badminton, I pay him good money to teach me how to play good badminton. And he happens to be a financial advisor as well. And I'm about to share with him how he can leverage on his badminton talent, how he can leverage on photography skills to be able to position himself better as a financial advisor. So I'll invite every one of you right now to let me know what is your hobby, what is your talent, and let's brainstorm some ideas today on how you can actually leverage on all those strengths, okay? We're gonna now get to Sherman. Sherman, you want to say hi to everyone?
Hello,
Sherman?
everybody.
Okay, Sherman, tell us your first question.
One of my skill set is actually badminton and photography, and I'm pretty sure like most of us here actually have our own talent as well, aside from our main craft. So how can we actually leverage on that, sort of make it into like a lifestyle prospecting?
I love it. Earlier on, I asked every one of you to share with me your interests. So I've got a lot of people who enjoy playing badminton, you like singing, you like running, you like doing all these things. So I want to tell you something interesting about, let's talk about Facebook and Instagram especially. In particular, Instagram. If you want to do well on Instagram, there are only two ways you can do well. You either play the social game or you play the authority game. That's the only two ways, because you and I, we are not celebrities. If Taylor Swift, okay, take a picture of her fingernail, it will have 1 million likes. If Eric Feng take a picture of my fingernail, probably 2 likes. Me and my mother, all right? And then I can, okay, imagine now I decorate my fingernail. Wow, I make it nice now. I make it K, L, and R. Wow, I sweet. Then I have nice lights on it, you know? Guess what? I'll probably get 10 likes. But freaking hell, Taylor Swift, right? Take one fingernail, put it on the table with a leg hair, you know? And then you take a picture, 2 million likes. I know it's unfair, guys, but that's the reality of Instagram. Instagram, it's a very superficial platform. It's a fun platform, but it's a superficial platform. I always tell people that Instagram is the modern day magazine. You know, it's glossy, it's glamorous, right? So if you're not a celebrity, you know, you really need to pay more attention to your positioning. So let's all aspire to become a celebrity one day. That even if you post our leg hair, right, our nose hair, you know, people will still like it, okay? But today we are not. Therefore, if you want to do well on Instagram, you cannot just document your life and put it on your Instagram feed. You will get no followers. The only people who will follow you on Instagram are the people that know you. But if people don't know you, they will never follow you on Instagram. That's why your followers don't grow. So the only way that your followers can grow on Instagram in particular is that you need to make sure that you create similar interests with your community. You guys need to think, if you want to play the Instagram game, you either have to be a damn good teacher, all right? Or you must have at least 2 to 3 interests that you're really, really, really crazy about, that you're passionate about. Because if your feed has a lot of badminton pictures, Sherman, you will start to attract a lot of other badminton players that will hang out with you. And we all know this. What is called sales? Sales is like this, right? I need to like you first before I'm open to your influence. True? In fact, let me do it this way. I need to know. I mean, I always tell people, you need to know you, like you, and respect you, right? Knowing is easy. The minute they follow you, they already know you. But in order for them to like you, you must have a commonality. But in order for them to respect you, you need to make sure that you are a person of value. So don't talk about respect first. Let's talk about the easier one first. So if you have an interest in badminton, Sherman, and you're really good at it, and you are teaching people about badminton, I need you to use your Instagram stories, right? If you don't want to play with your feet, I would encourage you to also work on your feet. Make sure that your first 3 photos are badminton related. Remember, me and you, we took a lot of cute videos together, like you pulling me at the back and then you teaching me what to do, that kind of stuff. These are all very good videos because these are videos that will allow people to respect you, that you are good because you're teaching. The minute you teach, I'll respect you. The minute you do a certain thing that is similar to me, I will like you because similar interests. So if you can put badminton related pictures in your first 3 or even your first 6, then you change your bio to I'm looking forward to connect with more badminton players in Singapore. And then guess what? You're going to start connecting with badminton players, right? Why? Because if I'm a badminton player and I go to your feed and I see that you have a lot of badminton photos or interesting badminton quotes or badminton stories, won't I follow you simply because you and I have a common interest?
Yes.
But if you just put there your financial advisor, I want to follow you. We know that. Right? And if you put there, if you don't even put anything, worse. Are you getting it now?
Yes.
Yeah. So
do I add them into my highlights also?
Yes, you can do that. So if you post on your Instagram stories, then you make sure you save as your highlights. But the cool thing is this: the minute you decide that badminton is your interest, then you need to start researching badminton hashtags. And there are only 3 ways you can grow your followers. It's either through hashtags, through influencers, or through location. There are only 3 ways. And these people will follow you because the minute they go to your Instagram bio, there's badminton there. They look at your pictures, there's badminton. They look at your stories, there's badminton. Connection, they'll follow you. And the minute they follow you, message them. Hey, Eric, thank you so much for following me. I guess you're also a badminton player. Where do you play? Start talking about badminton because you like badminton, right?
Yes.
And then you guess what? Now we are in Singapore, so it's a bit easier. You can create opportunities to play badminton with them. How many people do you need to play badminton?
Now 2.
2 to 5, right?
2 to 5.
So obviously, if I invite him to play with me, I'll get to know his friend. So he gets to know my friends, and obviously, I will curate my friends. My friends will be badminton players who are also my customers. This is how I subtly sell myself because they will ask, "Hey, how you know Sherman?" Oh, Sherman is my personal financial advisor. Plus, he's also very good at badminton. Or if he invite you to his friends, now you get to know more people. Can you see how it works? And plus, it's your hobby, right? So it's not work, right? The rest of you watching me, I've just given you a demonstration of how you can leverage on a hobby to grow your Instagram following and to create sales opportunities. Because we all can sell something as long as we get to meet the person. You all know what to do. Of course, today we have no time to talk about that DM, the direct messaging. But the fact that I get to interact with you, I already increased my chance of closing you. That's how you do it. So the rest of you, if you say that you're into singing, you're into baking, you're into gardening, you're into planting, all right, go look for hashtags, go look for influencers. And the influencers do not have to be super influencers. They could really just be your 1,000 to 2,000 people follower, also good enough already. And go look for location. Where do people go to buy those plants? Start connecting with them. Make sure your Instagram feed also got a lot of those similar pictures. You already create connection. Next time, if I have a chance, I'll teach you how to close them, but that's not today's content, right? But Sherman, that's how you create opportunities to interact with them. And the smart thing is if the people playing badminton are also your customers, then isn't it awesome? Because now you have a chance, your customers will tell them that you're really good, and then it plants a seed in them.
It's like
and plus they will
ambassador.
They're your ambassadors, your advocates, all right? And then plus, when they follow you on Instagram, they will see your work-related posts too. So you're using badminton as the bait and the insurance conversation as the hook, but you never show the hook first one. In order for people to interact with your work-related content, you need to train them to interact with your personal content first because it's easier. And once you create a habit, people will start interacting your work. And if you post your stories very often, it increases familiarity. And familiarity creates credibility. Therefore, you also notice your closing ratio becomes higher. And then Sherman just now asked, how do I stand out from the rest of the insurance agent? You already stand out because you have a compelling interest. Sherman, any last final questions?
My last question is, how do I actually connect with a cold prospect whom I actually have no clue about them or their personality over the phone or SMS?
How do you connect with a cold prospect whom you have no clue about them and their personality over their phone? The answer is you can't. Because it's like this. It's like you're trying to, 浑水摸鱼啊. You're trying to figure out, you don't even know what you're touching. All right, you can't even see that person. How on earth are you going to be able to close the person? Remember this, the key to closing a person is information. You need to know something about the person. And there are two pieces of information you need to know. You need to know one thing about that person that is similar to you, because that helps the person to like you. Number two, you need to know what is a problem that the person has that you can solve, because that allows the person to respect you. Liking you, it's all about creating similarity. Solving problems help you improve your credibility. So guys, you can't close a person if you do not know the person, which is why I believe social media is so powerful. Because, in future, when I meet you at a party, right, I will never ask you for your telephone number, because through your telephone number, I will still not be able to know you well. But I will ask you for your social media account, because with your social media account, I can see how many common friends you have. I can see who you follow. I can see what content you post, which tells me what you like and what you don't like. All that creates conversation. Plus, there's the inbox, which still allow me to text you. So I'm sorry, man. If you're looking for an answer, there is no script that can help you. Mm-hmm. The script don't work unless the relationship first work.
Wow.
Of all the customers you work with so far, what's that one problem that you're very good at solving for them, that they always come to you to solve?
Cutting down their spending.
Very good. That's a problem. You see, guys, I can't sell if I don't know what your problem is. So now, Sherman, for every person that follow you on your Instagram, which are all the badminton players, all right, if you create a strong enough connection with them, you can ask them, hey, Eric, I've always wanted to ask you this question. Do you have this problem of not knowing how to cut down on your expenses? Don't you think it's a very good opening question?
Yes.
And the minute I say yes, don't you think you can create a sales appointment already? Yes. So that's not the biggest problem. Your biggest problem is they're not even interacting with you in the first place. That's why I teach you everything at the beginning first. So remember, your feed grows your leads, your stories grow your relationship, your inbox grow your sales. I repeat that, Your feed, which is the first 9 photos, grow your leads. Your stories, which is your Instagram story, creates interaction, right? Grows that relationship. And then your inbox, which is where you DM them, grows your sales. Can you see the whole process now? Yes. Step 1, change your bio to badminton related, change your feed to be badminton related, use the hashtags I told you, grow your followers. Every follower is a lead. And then, remember I told you to document your life, start paying attention to things that happen around you, start paying attention to how you feel, post on your Instagram story. This helps build relationship, because every time they interact with you, they're getting closer to you. If you post about your personal, they like you. You post about work, they respect you. And then, when you feel that they are ready, you message them in the inbox. Do you have the problem of expense as an issue? If they say yes, boom. If they say no, never mind. Repeat the whole cycle again. Ask them another question. Your feed grows your leads. Thank you very much, Suvina. Your feed grows your leads. Your stories grow your relationship. Your inbox grow your sales. That's all the time we have. I'm on the dot today. I'll see all of you again tomorrow. Next week on Ask Eric Live episode 50. Oh my God, episode 50. I'm almost a year, all right, on Ask Eric. Ask Eric Live have been around for 1 year already, okay? Every week in, week out, we've been doing this. So I just want to thank all of you for your attention, for taking the time to do this. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, we get I mean, it's crazy how, like, you know, week in, week out, you got so many of you guys actually here watching, learning, eating, interacting. I really appreciate that, right? And I just want to tell you, knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. So please don't waste the things that you have learned. Go put it into practice. And if you're stuck, come back next week, ask the question, and I'll be there to answer. My name is Eric, and this is Eric Feng, Ask Eric Live 49. I'll see you guys next week, same time, same channel. Ask Eric Live 50. See you guys.